What's up, YouTube? It's me, Steve. Going. And yes, today I'm gonna do a DVD review. That DVD is Metalocalypse, Season 4, Church of the Black Clock. And yes, this is the second Metalocalypse DVD of the show that has been released on Blu-ray DVD. Only seasons 3 and 4 have been released on Blu-ray. No other Metalocalypse. Season 1 and 2, just on regular DVD. Which I am pretty disappointed because I wanted 1 and 2 to be on Blu-ray and uncensored. But nope, we had to get it on regular DVD and censored. I tell you, I just wish that they put 1 and 2 on Blu-ray and had it uncensored. But they had to censor it, because it was on TV. So they kept the TV version on the season 1 and 2 with everything all censored out and the curses all censored out. So, yeah. But this and season 3 are uncensored. What I mean by uncensored means that everything they put on TV that was censored, it's uncensored on this and season 3. So that means you can see the boobs of all the women. You can hear the curses like in the original format when they filmed the show. Not everything that goes boop and like everything's censored out. Nope, everything's uncensored, so you get to see everything. Everything that was in its original format on the Blu-ray DVD only. Not on the regular DVD, but only the Blu-ray. And yes, about this, I gotta tell you, this season, the ending of season 4, absolutely amazing. This was a really good season, Metalocalypse season 4. It really was. It really was a perfect way to end the show before the Doomstar Requiem movie. Like, I saw the Doomstar Requiem movie, and it was absolutely awesome. The best opera movie ever made, in my opinion. The best opera movie ever made in life. Brendan Small went all out on that movie. He really did very well. I say that it's one of his absolute best masterpieces he ever created. It was absolutely amazing. The 2-minute guitar solo between Toki and Swiss Guy, I loved it. I was like, yeah, that totally showed the fighting battle between them both. And the Doomstar Requiem movie technically told the story origins of how Toki joined the band right after they kicked Magnus Hammersmith out of the band. And yes, back to season 4. Technically, the first episode, Fan Clock, technically leads off to where the ending of season 3 was, like when Death Clock went up in space and had to play the song The Galaxy in order to play for both Israel and Syria, so then they wouldn't make World War III happen. And yeah, the song that they played at the end of season 3 was called The Galaxy. You can get it on the Death Album 3. And yes, that's where season 4 comes in. Yeah, season 4 is supposed to be continuing off where season 3 left off, and now, Death Clock is finding out that now Charles Foster Austin's, keeping the secret about, where was he the whole time after the attack on Morehouse in season 2. And, then you find out, the whole reason why he came back after people thought he was dead at the end of season 2. And yes, what it is really that he's actually a part of a cult that's called the Church of the Black Clock, which believes that Death Clock are 5 gods due to a prophecy that can destroy evil and actually bring peace to the world. That's what they believe. And that's what the title on the bottom is called. That's why it's called season 4, the Church. So you got here, Church of the Black Clock. So yeah, season 4, the Church of the Black Clock. That's what the name of the season's actually named. And yes, I gotta tell you that I really enjoyed the ending of season 4. I think Metalocalypse has to be the #1 best show ever on Adult Swim. Even though Robot Chicken is very good, but Metalocalypse absolutely better than that show. It is much more entertaining. It has a story plot. It really gets you into it very quickly. Once you watch season 1, then you just don't want to stop. You just want to go on and know what's going to happen till the end. That's what happened to me. I watched season 1. The first episode, I was like, this show is going to be awesome. Watched it from episode 1 all the way to the ending of season 4. I gotta tell you, like, I ordered these DVDs very fast when I was like watching the show. Like right after I was done with season one, I all of a sudden ordered season two. When I was even in the middle of season two, I ordered season three. When I was in the middle of season three, I'd already ordered season four. So yeah. And then I had to watch the Doomstar Requiem on Amazon Prime because it wasn't on TV, so I had to watch on Amazon Prime, and that's how I was able to watch the entire show. And yes, here's the back of what the box looks like. And yes, and now actually I'm going to show you the inside of the DVD, which is absolutely amazing. I gotta tell you, the cover for this, I gotta tell you, it is the best Death Clock Metalocalypse picture they ever put on the Blu-ray DVD. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Check it out. It's actually the whole prophecy of the Church of the Black Clock, of what they actually believe that Death Clock is. See, right over there you can see Death Clock on the top here. That's supposed to be Nathan Explosion all the way up to Squisgar Squigolf, and it says that he is supposed to be the one that's like, it will attack Death Clock. It'll be a death of a person, and the five of them will have to save Toki Wartooth from destruction, since he was kidnapped by Hammersmith and at the ending of season 4, and also Abigail too. And yes, that's what the front of the DVD looks like. I gotta tell you, this is the best art for any Metalocalypse DVD release. I tell you, the company that made the DVDs for Metalocalypse, they know how to make a Blu-ray disc. They know how to really like make the ending of the season pop. Like for the cover. Now this is how you make a Metalocalypse Adult Swim Blu-ray DVD release. I'll show you. Let me open the box. As you see, I'll show you the whole thing. See? You can see the whole prophecy when I open the box. I'll just push in a little more. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. I thought that this album cover for sorry, not album cover. Sorry, made a mistake. I mean DVD cover. I thought was like, oh my god, when I opened it, when I first got it in the mail. And yes, this is what the disc looks like. Hold on. Yes, this is what the disc looks like when you get it on Blu-ray. Comes with one disc, and also comes with a ultraviolet digital download copy, so you can get like the entire season on your iPhone, iPad, or any on your computer. And yes, and if you want to, I'm gonna give it away for free. So if you want the code, pause the video, and you can have the code to the entire season of Metalocalypse season 4. And yes, usually some people don't give it away, but I just give it away because I already have it on DVD, have it on my phone, so why bother? And yes, here's what it is. This is the episode, like shows you all the episodes up from the show. My favorite episode of all time on this season is Mother Clock, because that's actually the episode with the Death Fair, and it plays my number one absolute favorite Death Clock song of all time, which is Ghost Queen. But I was very happy they used it in a very good way in that episode. They really did. And also, if you want to know Death Camp, is when you know that's the return of Magnus Hammersmith, which was the kicked out member of Death Clock. You have to watch the entire season from 1 to 4 to understand the whole story between it. And yes, and the back is this. This says the word Metalocalypse, which I think is pretty cool. I love how they did this. Sorry, I'm just gonna put it back in. And that was my DVD review of Metalocalypse Season 4, The Church of the Black Clock. Thank you very again, and goodbye.